So guys, this is one of my most anticipated upcoming projects, Evil Dead Burns. So the last two Evil Dead movies have been nothing short of incredible. The 2013 Evil Dead remake, a lot of people say it's one of the best remakes ever, like period, in cinema. And it's hard to disagree with them. I mean, the reboot that they did in 2013, like, it was graphic, it was violent, it was like gritty. I mean, the Deadites looked incredible. The goriness and the R-ratedness of it was just off the chain. And what they did with Evil Dead Rise as well, being stuck in that small cramped apartment where their mum turns into a Deadite and they're trapped in there with her. I mean, claustrophobic and creepy and just, yeah, really, really well done. And now we get Evil Dead Burn, and that kind of invokes kind of like hell, in imagery of hell. Like, what is the burn bit about? Are we going to be seeing images of hell? Are they going to be transported to hell? Are these Deadites going to be some sort of like fire kind of variants where they're on fire or something? Like, there has to be something to do with fire here. But anyway, let's get into this, and let's start looking at what's going on with the production of Evil Dead Burn. We have some new pictures to check out as well. So, Evil Dead Burn, filming is underway on the new Evil Dead movie. Okay, so it looks like they're going full on with this Evil Dead franchise into the next few years with new movies, which is really good. We're almost exactly 1 year away from the Evil Dead franchise's return to the big screen with Evil Dead Burn. And we've learned that the production has officially kicked off this week. So Evil Dead Burn is being directed by Sebastian Vanek, who did Infested. By the way, just to go off on a side note, I've talked about this on the channel before. Sebastian Vanek, he did this movie called Infested. It's about these group of people in France, and they're trapped in this apartment building, and all these spiders like infest this building, and they're trapped inside with all these spiders. Do check it out, guys. It's a really, really cool movie. But if you're an arachnophobe, it may not be for you. But it's a great film. I'd check it out. And Warner Brothers will unleash the film in theaters on July 24th, 2026. Check out Vanek's on-set update below. Okay, so we'll check out those images in just a second. So Sebastian Vanek co-wrote the screenplay for Evil Dead Burn with Florent Bernard. Okay, so here's some of the cast. I'll try to pronounce these names as best as I can. Hunter Duan from Wednesday. Lucian Buchanan from The Night Agent. Tandy Wright from Pearl are set to star opposite Sahulia Yacoub from Dune Part 2 in Evil Dead Burn. Sorry if I mispronounced any of those names, by the way, but that's going to be the main cast there, guys. A lot of exciting names. Quote, I told the studio that I wanted to make a nasty film, a film that hurts, from which you come away tested. I mean, if that doesn't sound cool, I don't know what does. A nasty film, a film that hurts. I'm not even sure what that means, but it sounds creepy. Vanek told Combini, speaking about his Evil Dead project, I'm going to put all the horror I have inside. It will be cathartic, and if I haven't ruined my career and I can continue to make films behind it, I will move on to something other than horror. So yeah, it sounds like Sebastian Vanek wants to, breach his horizons and move into something other than horror, which is absolutely fine. I completely understand why you'd want to do that as a creative in the industry. The new course for the Evil Dead franchise is for Sam Raimi to hand select hot up-and-coming filmmakers to put their own spin on the Deadites, which has been working exceedingly well for the Bloody Saga. Fede Alvarez directed his own take on the original classic in 2013. Like we talked about at the beginning, it's just mind-blowing how good that film is, which paved the way for Lee Cronin's Evil Dead Rise in 2023. Again, another incredible installment. 10 years after the remake came out. I don't know why it took them 10 years to make two films. Like, they should have been, making these films every couple of years or every 2 to 3 years. It's a shame that it took 10 years to get two films. Ghost House Pictures also recently hired Francis Guluppi from The Last Stop in Yuma County to write and direct yet another brand new Evil Dead movie, which doesn't yet have a title. So we have two movies coming. One that's called, obviously, Evil Dead Burn, and then we have one by Francis Guluppi, which we don't know anything about yet, including cast, release date, title, or anything like that. But as long as they keep switching up the formula and making them different, making them fresh and unique. So like, we had that remake in 2013, that kind of remade the first movie, which was fine, and they did a fantastic job. But then we had Evil Dead Rise, which was set in a claustrophobic apartment block, trapped in with their Deadite mum. That was interesting, a new kind of environment. So in this one, potentially Evil Dead Burn, we're going to hell or something to do with hell. Again, that's a fresh, unique take. And then maybe in the next one, it could be something even different. Maybe we could be like, I don't know, like up in the mountains, or we could be, I don't know, like underwater or something. I don't know, just something creative and different in each one to keep the franchise fresh. But anyway, guys, so we have an update here from the production itself. We have a clapperboard, Evil Dead Burn, and then we have scene 20 out of 4, take 1. And then we have director Sebastian Venick, camera Philip Lozano, I think that says Lozano. And then we have some pretty graphic imagery here. I mean, we have like skulls with kind of like deadites coming out underneath them. And I'm not sure if that can give us any indication as to what this film could be about. But it looks like an animal here. It looks like a dog skull. We've got a skull, like a zombie coming out of wearing a skull on its head. And then we've got some kind of weird monster here on the right as well with a big tongue. Looks like the liquor from Resident Evil, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not sure if that gives us any indication about what this movie could be about, unless you guys are seeing something here that maybe I'm not. But pretty cool imagery. Then we move on to the next one, and we have a picture actually on set of the movie here. Holding up the clapperboard, Evil Dead Burn. We can see the cameraman in the front here, and we can see what appears to be a crew member here in the back holding that clapperboard. So yeah, I mean, the fact that this is actually shooting, the tangibilization is actually happening, it's moving forward, it's being shot as we speak, which is so exciting for fans of this franchise. And I just love it, man. I'm so excited to see what they do next with this. I think it's been one of the best horror remakes and reboots in recent times, and the last 2 movies have been great, and I'm all the more excited for this next one. So guys, let me know what you think about this. I mean, are you excited for another Evil Dead movie? And what do you think this movie could potentially be about? It's called Evil Dead Burn. Do you think I'm on the right track, that it could be something to do with hell, going to hell, something coming from hell, maybe a portal opens from hell or something? I guess that kind of happens in the first movie, I guess, to a degree. But you get what I mean, guys. Do you think it's going to have something to do with like hellfire and that kind of stuff? Whatever your thoughts are and what you may think of this movie, guys, do let me know down below with your thoughts, comments, and opinions. Would love to hear what you have to say. And like I say, just let me know if you're excited about it. I definitely am, so it'd be great to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks so much for being here, guys, and checking out this video. I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber if you haven't done so yet. It goes a long way to supporting the content, so I'd really appreciate that. Make sure you hit the notification bell to stay up to date with more movie and streaming news on the channel as well in the near future. And with that down, guys, as always, I will see you guys in the next video.